Hey there, Clashers. Welcome to another episode of Clash with Quant. This is going to be a live defense video. I've never done this before, and especially since the live defense became available with the update a couple of weeks ago or months ago, not too long ago. Looks like we got one, so we're going to jump in and watch this. Now, the reason I'm doing this is I am going to be defending a significant amount of loot. Check that out. Almost 1.5 million and 4,500 DE. Now, the reason I'm doing this is I'm at the end of Town Hall 9, and I really don't have that much need for loot. So I just want to see what people are going to be doing when they're hitting this base. So, pretty standard so far. Enter at the Town Hall, Velks, a Rage. Watching the golem up top be directed around the base. Here comes what we call the Wall of Death. They certainly have a heal spell right in the center here where those Velks are, but those bombs usually burn them down a little bit. And we'll see if they can get that DE. This is something that I think is kind of fun to see. Oh, they're going to get it. Those wizards are going to get that DE. Oh, I never lose DE. So good on this person for being able to get that DE. Well, he got a couple shots on that DE storage. I don't know how my troops redirected from targeting those giants instead of the wizards that were back there. So, actually, they only got about half of the available DE. And I'll say half of the available loot, so not bad. That's typically what happens on this base. People come in right at that town hall because they, A, want to ensure to get that star, and as they move through the base, all of the defenses start targeting them in the circle. It's kind of like the troops walk into the center of the base and they're just surrounded by defenses. And a couple well-placed bombs are going to burn down some of the weaker troops. And once they get to that Tesla wall, they usually flame out. So you might be thinking, oh my gosh, that's a lot of loot. I would never be able to do that. Well, you know what? Like I said, I'm at the end of Town Hall 9. There's really not much to do. 2 more levels of Barbarian King and, let's see, 1 more barracks upgrade, which I think I'm going to start when I start my Barbarian King in a couple days or so. I just want to use him a little bit more. So I guess we can review that attack one more time before this live defensive video comes to an end. So pretty typical. We have a golem being dropped on one of the 2 main defenses outside this town hall. Once that mortar's gone, the golem goes north, and then he exposes all the rest of the troops. Now this attacker had some level 7 giants and a P.E.K.K.A. and a king, which are pretty tanky going into the center of the base. And those Velks, of course, under Rage are going to whip up my king and queen rather quickly. Drops a poison right where you need to drop the poison. Still has a heal and a Rage. Drops that first heal right away. Here comes 1 bomb. Puts down a lot of the health on these tanky troops down there. Another Rage. Those Velks burn through the wall, but they hit 2 giant bombs as they move forward into the base. And then, unfortunately, a lot of these giants move forward, and I think there's only... Is that just 1? No, there's 2 wizards there. And those 2 wizards are hiding behind these giants enough to get a couple shots off at that Dark Elixir storage, but those Teslas, this Archer Tower, and the Mortar, and, gosh, the Expo, and whatever else is shooting at all those troops stuck behind the wall, ended up taking out the attacking army. And look at that. Is that the golem? Yeah, the golemite. Ha! Last thing standing. Other than a couple of pointless archers down here, which are shooting a wall for whatever reason. Who the heck knows why. So that's kind of this base in action. Now, like I said before, this base typically only works in Masters 2 and above, because once you reach that point, Masters 2 and above, most players in your Town Hall level are probably going to be going for trophies first. And if you're going for trophies first, you attack a Town Hall. If you put your Town Hall near the side of the base, most people will attack at that Town Hall, and as they move through the base, they'll start being pummeled by all these defenses that are surrounding them. usually resulting in very little and sometimes none, a lot of times no DE being taken from your storages. Now this person got a lot of DE because they got the other DE drill, which was up here. And that's something I've been doing. I've just been collecting, looting my drills and collectors and mines because, like I said, there's really not much to do other than do wars, farm DE, and really just practice making bases and doing different war attacks so that I can become a really good Town Hall 9 attacker. I'm not saying I am yet, but I'm trying to get there. So that's it for this video. I don't want to digress too much out of this live defense, but there we go. That's kind of the defense in action. Thanks so much for watching. Click the like button while you're here. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave some discussion about your Town Hall 9 defenses, and we will see you next time.